Hey guys, welcome back. St. Patrick's Day is coming up and I am excited, even though I have to work, but I still get to celebrate. So I'm going to celebrate with you. I'm going to show you how to make beer. Well, not the actual drinking kind, but a beer mug with beer in it. So it's technically beer. So for this one, we're going to go back to using our dreaded clears. Yes, our clear see-through 260s. You're going to need a bunch of those. Actually, you should be needing about 3 or 4 depending on how big of a Stein you want. You're going to need one of your yellow bee bodies. Or if you have a piece of, what is it, 360? Yeah, 360 yellow. You're also going to need a white 160. This is actually going to be used for the foam on top. So let's start making our base. Well, our beer stein. For your beer stein, you're going to start with 2 clears, 260s. Don't blow them up all the way, because we're going to be doing a strange little technique. I know, technique. So I'm going to go blow that up until there's a good 5 inches at the end here. Grab another one. Same way. Alright, gotta lose a little air on this one. You want them to be as even as you can. Alright, starting off. We're going to start off with a 1-inch ear twist on both. Oh yeah, that's a lovely sound right there. Alright, so in order for this to work, what we're going to need to do is basically go along, and I'm going to be making ear twists, and I'm going to bring them and intertwine them as we go. So, seeing our bee body, I'm going to go down a good 2.5, well, let's go 3 inches here. Squeeze, ear twist. Actually, yeah. Cancel that ear twist. Oh, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult, but we are going to want that 2.5. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect that into our first one. Like so. I'm going to take my second one, bring it down, and interlock that into our ear twist, our opposing ear twist. So now you should have something that looks like this. You'll have 2, and then 2 ear twists. Now here, I'm going to pull this out about 2 inches. Another ear twist. Do the same to the opposite end. 1, and ear twist. Alright, now I'm just going to go ahead and connect that in. Make sure that you're sticking with the same size as you're going back and forth, because you don't want to grow your stein out more than you have to. And grab the opposite, bring it right back up again. So now we're getting a ladder effect here. That's what we want to do. Because once we put the bee body in the middle, we're actually going to turn our clears, so that it's going to fill out the stein on all sides. Do another rung. Squeeze. Connect in. At the other side. Now that's looking good. Now to finish that off, I'm just going to take my ends of my clear and bring that into our first ear twist. 1 and 2. like so. Now, before I insert my yellow, I'm going to push my clears, basically try to rotate them. So they actually open up the middle here. Alright, now taking our big clear section that we ended on, just going to do a nice twist in the middle here. Go ahead, divide that in half, because this is where we're going to put our handle. I'm going to take my bee body, I'm going to blow that up and place that in the middle, so it's going to make sure everything stays in their proper spots. You want to just fit inside. Make sure your black of your tip is actually going to be at the top, so it's going to be easier to hide it. Insert your yellow in the middle, basically using your open clear spot. Just placing that right there, like so. So now it actually looks like a beer stein, or a beer mug. Steins are the silver one. Grab your next clear, and we're going to go ahead and put on our handle. Not going to need too much here. Just enough that you're going to be able to make 2 passes. So I'm going to start off with a 1-inch ear twist here. I'm going to take the middle, the top of my middle here, connect that in, basically push your ear twist in, and lock it. I'm going to bring it down to the second, basically the lower part here. Do another ear twist. I'm going to connect it into the lower section. Just go ahead and roll that in. It's going to be a tight squeeze, but this is why we put the yellow in first. There you go. Give that a good turn. And finally, give a good squeeze here, but not so much that you're going to lose some pressure, but just enough that it basically you get a nice, good handle. So it's going to be like that. And bring that right back into your first top ear twist. And then you can just go ahead, take your whatever's at the end, bring that back down to the bottom. Because adults, when they see this, are going to want to play with it. So now, we got a good mug here. And finally, we got to put on our foam. Foam is actually the easiest part of all this because working with the clears is a pain in the butt. And they break so easily. So grab your 160 white. Give yourself a good 6-inch tail here. Now I'm going to work around all 4 of my ear twists that I have here. So I'm going to connect it into any one. And I'm going to do 4 bubbles across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are 1-inch bubbles. You don't want to go too big. Connect that into the opposing ear twist here. So now you got 1 ring of bubbles. Now for this one, I'm actually going to go to the second. Basically, I'm going to go counterclockwise. I'm going to go to this ear twist here. I'm going to do 2. Connect that in. Another 4 across. So with this pass, I'm going to go ahead and connect that into my first set of bubbles. Again, watch yourself. You might unravel, but that's alright. It's an easy fix later. so. And now I'm going to connect that into the opposite ear twist also. So now we're getting a good head on our beer. Getting choked there. Alright, again, going counterclockwise. 2. And attaching to this one. So now you should have a good hourglass shape with your white. Like so. So I got the cross going across. Oh, going diagonal. And then I have 2 here. 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. Gonna go ahead and do another 2. Attach it to our first one. Our starting point. Now seeing that this side here is going to be what a lot of people are going to end up seeing. Like when your buddies go around, it's like, look, I got a beer. You want to put a little extra head on that. So I'm just going to go and do 1 long bubble going across. Connect that into your ear twist. And finish off with another ring of bubbles going down the side here. Now when it comes to this, you might have a little extra white, which is fine. Because again, we are working on the opposite side, we could go ahead and make another white going across the back. Lock that in, tuck that away, tuck in any straggler clears. Because knowing you're making this for an adult, and they are going to think that it is a condom. Let's try not to give them that idea. And finally, take your B-body tip, the black one that we didn't tie down yet. I'm going to pull that into our middle of our X. Go around it. Pull it down. So therefore, you get a nice flat head, like this. So it's not going to like basically bulge itself out. So, everybody, cheers to you. Have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day, and try not to regret anything. But, you know what? That's what beer does. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night, and be safe. Cheers.